So you're thinking of moving to Vineyard, Utah. So in this video, we're gonna take you around and take a look at a few different homes in a few different areas in the Vineyard area. Now, Vineyard's not a real big area geographically, and you know, the northern part of it is still yet to be developed. The plans are in the works, so we will see that coming around pretty soon. And if you stick around to the end, I'll actually share with you more about that development as well. But we're gonna take a look at a few different homes to give you an idea as far as what you can expect in the Vineyard area, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, and if you'd like to know everything there is to know about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, as well as the surrounding areas like Vineyard, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hi, my name's Steve Gilbert. I'm with eXp Realty. My team and I, we get calls and emails every day from people just like you that are looking for help with making their move to Salt Lake City, Utah, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always schedule a Zoom call with us. The information is in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah. So as I mentioned, we're in Vineyard today. This is a newer community in Utah. This used to be the old Geneva Industrial Steel Plant, and it was here for many years. In 2001, it officially closed down. And around 2014, 2015, the homes, the townhomes, all of the development started to take place in this area, and it's really grown fast over the past few years here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around, take a look at some of these homes, to give you an idea of what Vineyard looks like. One great thing about the Vineyard area is we are right next to Utah Lake. So Utah Lake is one of Utah's largest lakes here, freshwater lake. It is somewhere that you know, people will come and do kayaking. They'll do their paddle boarding. People that like to do bass fishing will come here. You know, one thing about Utah Lake is it's not very deep. So as you look out there, we only have about a 15-foot max depth for the lake out there. And so even though it's a big lake, it's 24 miles long, it's about 13 miles wide. You're not going to see a lot of boats out there with water skiers. You know, there are a few people that go out and do that, but most people are going to head up the canyon, Provo Canyon back behind me. They'll go to places like Deer Creek Reservoir. They'll go to places like Jordanelle Reservoir to do their boating and their water skiing. But you know, it's always fun if you enjoy just being around a lake. You know, there's a bunch of birds that I can hear chirping back behind me. If that's stuff that you like, you'll find a lot of that here on the shoreline in the Vineyard area. You can see behind me as well that we've got this walking path that takes you basically the entire length of Vineyard. It does cut a little bit short on the south end back there, but a great place to walk, get out and just enjoy being outside. And so let's go ahead, head to the first house right now. We are at our first home here in Vineyard. So we're gonna start at the lower price end. We're gonna work our way up. We've got 4 homes on the tour today. And so in Vineyard, we do have lot sizes that have an average size of 0.13 of an acre. So we do have smaller lots in this area. The home we're looking at here, the lot size is 0.09. And you know, this home here was built in 2018. The square footage on this home is 2,286 square feet. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. And so we've got 3 of the bedrooms that are located upstairs on the 2nd story. No bedrooms on that main level, and then there's a bedroom in the basement. But you know, this community here, it is located right next to the tracks for the Front Runner system. And so the Front Runner is the train system in Utah with the Utah Transit Authority that will take you from Provo all the way north up to the Ogden area. And so if that's something that you'll be utilizing, you've got one of the stations right here. It'll be easy access to get you on that train, whichever direction you're looking to go. And so there are lots of different parks throughout the Vineyard area. We've got Tucker Row Park, which has a little playground area for the kids. That's located just north of here as well. And so let me show you a quick tour of the neighborhood, and then we'll head to the next house. This next home that we are looking at in Vineyard, we have a list price of $589,000. And so I forgot to give you the list price on that first home. So that had a price of $515,000. That had a price per square foot of $253 a square foot. And so this home here that we're taking a look at, this is another 2-story home, list price of $589,000. That's a price per square foot of $209. This home built in 2020. So just, a couple years newer. We're on a slightly smaller lot with this home here as well. Now this has 4 bedrooms. There's 2.5 bathrooms, a total of 2,813 square feet. 846 of the square feet's unfinished. That's going to be in the basement, so there is room to grow. With these newer homes, that's something that's pretty common, is to find some of these homes with the unfinished basement. But with Vineyard in general, because they have these smaller lots, it's nice that Vineyard has a bunch of different parks all around the Vineyard area. So even though it's small geographically, it's got a lot of parks. There's different trails that weave throughout the neighborhoods as well. Plus, I mentioned earlier that trail that I was on that basically goes right next to the lake. So there's places to get out and to just enjoy being out in the community in the Vineyard area. So let me show you the neighborhood real quick, and then we'll head to the next house. The third home that we are looking at in Vineyard, we have a list price of $669,000. And so one thing that you're going to notice on our tour of homes today is we don't have this big, wide, fluctuating range in home prices. And that's simply because, we don't really have a wide range here in the Vineyard area. Although there are a few areas that do have some higher priced homes, especially the ones that are close to the golf course, ones that are close to the lake, that have direct views from the back of the home to the lake. Some of those homes do sit on larger lots, but for the most part, when you come to Vineyard, there's a lot of homes that have the similar theme, similar look, obviously built around that same time frame. And so let's take a look at this home here. So what are you getting for $669,000? Well, this home built in 2017. We stay with that smaller lot size, 0.10 of an acre for this home. Now the square footage here is 2,636 square feet. This is fully finished, so the basement's finished. Of those 4 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, we've got 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 bedroom that's in the basement there. And so one thing I wanted to mention with Vineyard is a lot of these neighborhoods and communities do have an HOA. Not all of them. In fact, the last home on the tour does not have an HOA, but this home does, like the 2 previous that we looked at as well. So the HOA for this community right here is about $30 a month, and so they're really pretty reasonable. You get a lot for that little minimal HOA fee as well. So there's a clubhouse, there's a gym, there's a swimming pool that's going to take care of those different parks and trail systems throughout the community as well. So $30 to $37 on average is pretty typical for the single family homes with the HOA. So that's a lot for your dollar in Vineyard area. So that's one great thing about the HOA here. And so let's go ahead, take a quick look at the neighborhood, and then we'll head to the last house. So we are at our fourth and final home here in Vineyard. So this is going to be the highest price home that we're going to look at with a list price of $690,000. And so as you can see, there's not this drastic swing in the home value. So 515 is where we started, 690 is where we're going to end today. Now there are some homes. There is one home that's listed at $1.5 million. Sits on close to half of an acre, and it's a large home. But that's the anomaly in the Vineyard area. What we're looking at today, there's just a lot of different options with those different styles. Obviously the year built, lot sizes and so forth. But let me show you what you're going to get for $690,000 here in Vineyard. So 3,021 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. You're also going to be getting a 3rd-car garage. So the lot size, we are slightly bigger than what we've looked at, but still not very large lot. So 0.12 of an acre, the home being built in 2016 as well. So fully finished, that's going to be a finished basement. One of those bedrooms is downstairs in the basement, a bathroom and living space all located down there as well. And then this is a community here that does not have an HOA, so you don't get to take advantage of the pool and the clubhouse. However, you do obviously get to take advantage of the different parks, the different playgrounds, and the different walking trails that are scattered throughout the Vineyard area. And so I did want to mention that there is a great well, I mentioned there's a lot of parks around, but there's a great park that's called Vineyard Grove, and it's got a splash pad. My kids have been there. They love that park as well. So anything with water and a park that my kids go crazy for. But around here as well, you do have the Megaplex Theater. So you're going to have people from Linden, Orem, Provo that'll come here to the Vineyard area to watch movies at the Megaplex Theater. You've got Top Golf. So if you enjoy golfing, you've got year-round access to the Top Golf facility that's right here in Vineyard as well. And so I did want to mention before I wrap this up that the northern part of Vineyard is going to be developed, and what they have is it's going to be called Vineyard Station. It's going to be a mixed-use development. There's going to be it's going to be a walkable community, so a lot of different walking paths, and so that's shortly to come here. Those plans have already gone through the process and been approved, and so it's not going to be long before we start to see them breaking ground and putting some structures up just to the north of where we're at right here. And so, if you're thinking about making your move to Salt Lake City, whether it's in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always schedule a Zoom call with us. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah, or to Vineyard like we talked about today. And until then, I hope to see you around town.